Welcome to my channel Super Rare Coins. Today is best top 2 coins. Please don't skip this video. So let's get it started. The Kenya 1 shilling coin of 1978 is a remarkable piece of African numismatic history because it marks the final year of the long rule of President Jomo Kenyatta, the founding father and first president of the Republic of Kenya. Kenya, a nation located in East Africa, achieved independence from British colonial rule in 1963, and with it came the need to establish a sovereign national currency. The Kenyan shilling, KES, was introduced in 1966, replacing the East African shilling at par value. As such, the 1978 1 shilling coin is both a circulating piece of money and a historical artifact linking Kenya's colonial past with its post-independence nation-building period. The obverse, front, of the 1978 1 shilling coin proudly features a portrait of Mzee Jomo Kenyatta, Kenya's first president, who ruled the country from 1964 until his death in August 1978. The portrait shows Kenyatta in a dignified profile, typically facing right with his characteristic beard and strong features that came to symbolize his image as the father of the nation. The inscription around the edge reads, "President Jomo Kenyatta," clearly identifying him as the leader at the time. This image was deliberately chosen to cement his legacy and his central role in Kenya's independence struggle. It also reflects a wider African tradition of post-independence coinage where leaders often place their own portraits on coins as symbols of sovereignty and authority. The reverse, back, of the coin features the coat of arms of Kenya, which is one of the most symbolic emblems of the country. The coat of arms consists of a traditional African shield decorated with 2 white stripes and a rooster holding an axe, which symbolizes defense readiness and the fight for freedom. Supporting the shield on either side are 2 lions representing protection and courage. Beneath the shield is a ribbon displaying the national motto, Harambee, a Swahili word meaning, "Let us all pull together," a phrase popularized by Jomo Kenyatta himself to emphasize unity and collective effort in nation-building. Surrounding this central emblem is the denomination, 1 shilling, and the date, 1978, along with the issuing authority, Republic of Kenya. From a technical perspective, the 1978 1 shilling coin was struck in copper-nickel alloy, a durable metal mixture of copper and nickel that provides both strength and a silvery appearance. The coin has a diameter of about 27 millimeters, a weight of approximately 9.5 grams, and a thickness of about 2 millimeters. The edge of the coin is milled, reeded, which gives it a distinctive texture that makes it easily identifiable by touch and difficult to counterfeit. These physical features ensured the coin could circulate widely in Kenya's bustling economy during the late 1970s. The historical significance of the 1978 1 shilling coin is deeply tied to the passing of Jomo Kenyatta in August 1978. This coin was among the last issues to bear his portrait before Kenya transitioned to its second president, Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi, who would go on to rule until 2002. As such, collectors often view the 1978 1 shilling coin as the closing chapter of the Kenyatta era in Kenyan coinage. It is both a circulating piece of money and a symbolic memento of a turning point in Kenya's political leadership. Economically, the 1 shilling denomination was highly valuable in 1978. During this period, 1 KES could purchase food items, transport fares, or household goods of meaningful value. The shilling was stable in the 1970s compared to the years of inflation that followed in the 1980s and 1990s. The circulation of this coin was widespread, and it became an everyday object for millions of Kenyans, used in market shops and transport systems. For many, the coin was not just money but a daily reminder of the image and authority of Jomo Kenyatta. The motto, Harambee, on the reverse carried more than monetary symbolism. It was the central philosophy promoted by Kenyatta in post-independence Kenya, encouraging communities to work together in self-help projects such as schools, hospitals, and infrastructure. Thus, the coin's design was intentionally inspirational, urging citizens to embrace unity and development every time they used it in daily transactions. From a numismatic perspective, the 1978 1 shilling coin is a transitional and collectible issue. While it was minted in large numbers for circulation, its significance lies in being the last shilling coin issued under Jomo Kenyatta's presidency. Collectors of African coins and Kenyan currency often seek out this specific year as part of historical sets. Its value in the collector's market depends on its condition. A well-circulated example may only be worth a small premium above face value, while a coin in uncirculated or mint condition can attract much higher interest. The cultural value of this coin is immense. It embodies Kenya's independence journey, the legacy of Kenyatta, and the ideals of Harambee that shaped the nation's early years. To many Kenyans, older coins like the 1978 shilling are nostalgic objects that remind them of childhood national pride and a time when the currency held strong purchasing power. In international numismatics, the coin is also appreciated because it represents a broader pattern in post-colonial Africa where leaders used coinage to establish identity, independence, and legitimacy. Similar patterns can be seen in coins of Tanzania, Uganda, Ghana, and Nigeria, but Kenya's 1978 issue is especially notable because of its timing marking the end of an era. Next, the 200 shillings coin of Uganda, dated 1998, is part of the modern coinage of the Republic of Uganda, a landlocked nation in East Africa. Uganda, whose currency is the Ugandan shilling, UGX, has a long history of changing monetary systems reflecting its colonial past independence and the economic reforms that followed. After gaining independence from Britain in 1962, Uganda adopted the Ugandan shilling in 1966, replacing the East African shilling. The 200 shillings denomination was introduced decades later as inflation eroded the purchasing power of smaller coins and banknotes. By 1998, issuing higher value coins like the 200 shillings had become necessary to meet the needs of everyday commerce and to modernize Uganda's circulating currency. The obverse, front, of the 200 shillings 1998 coin prominently features the coat of arms of Uganda, which is the official national emblem of the country. At the center of the coat of arms is a traditional East African shield and two crossed spears representing defense and cultural heritage. Inside the shield is a depiction of the River Nile and the sunrise, symbolizing life, vitality, and the nation's prosperity. Below this imagery sits a drum representing cultural ceremonies, music, and community gatherings, essential elements of Ugandan culture. Supporting the shield on either side are two animals of deep national significance. The crested crane, the national bird of Uganda featured on the national flag, on the left, and the Ugandan kob, a type of antelope common in the region, on the right. These animals represent both the country's biodiversity and its reliance on agriculture and natural resources. Beneath the emblem, a ribbon bears Uganda's national motto, "For God and my country," which emphasizes devotion to both divine guidance and patriotic duty. Surrounding the central emblem is the Bank of Uganda at the top and the denomination 200 shillings below. This design makes the obverse both highly symbolic and strongly nationalistic, linking currency to identity. The reverse, back, of the coin displays a detailed image of an Ankole Watusi bull's head, an animal breed native to Uganda and other parts of East Africa. The Ankole cattle are famous for their immense, elegant, and curved horns which can span more than 2 meters. For centuries, they have been a symbol of wealth, prosperity, and social status among pastoralist communities in Uganda. The choice of the Ankole Watusi for the reverse is deeply symbolic. It connects the coin to Uganda's agricultural economy, pastoralist traditions, and cultural pride. Surrounding this central image is the year of issue 1998, clearly inscribed at the bottom, marking the coin's production period during an era of stabilization under President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, who was then leading the country through economic recovery and structural reforms. From a technical perspective, the 1998 Uganda 200 shillings coin is a bimetallic coin which makes it stand out from smaller denominations. The center core is made of nickel brass, copper, zinc, and nickel, giving it a golden yellow color, while the outer ring is composed of copper nickel, producing a silver-gray band. This two-tone structure makes the coin visually striking and also provides protection against counterfeiting. The coin has a diameter of about 26 mm, weighs approximately 7.5 grams, and has a thickness of around 2 mm. The edge is milled, reeded, giving it a textured feel and making it easily distinguishable by touch. The bimetallic nature, combined with its size and weight, ensures the coin is durable and practical for long circulation. In terms of mintage and circulation, the 1998 issue was produced by the Bank of Uganda as part of its regular circulating coinage. Coins were minted in significant quantities to replace worn banknotes of the same denomination and to meet the growing demand for higher value coins in day-to-day transactions. Unlike low-value copper or aluminum coins, which often vanish from circulation due to their low worth, the 200 shillings coin remained widely used in markets, transport, and small commercial exchanges across Uganda. Its introduction in the late 1990s reflects the inflationary pressure that Uganda experienced during that decade, which reduced the practicality of small coins like 1, 2, and 5 shillings. Economically, the 200 shillings coin in 1998 had significant purchasing power. It could buy small meals, household items, or pay for short transport rides in local taxis, matatus, and boda-bodas, motorcycle taxis. With time, however, inflation gradually reduced its value, and today the 200 shillings coin has far less purchasing power compared to 1998. Still, it continues to circulate actively in Uganda, especially in markets, rural towns, and among the working population who rely heavily on cash transactions. From a historical and cultural perspective, the 1998 200 shillings coin captures Uganda's dual identity as both a modernizing state and a country deeply rooted in tradition and heritage. The obverse coat of arms connects to Uganda's independence, gained from Britain in 1962, and its continuing commitment to unity and national development. The reverse depiction of the ankle bull highlights the importance of livestock and agriculture in the economy as well as the cultural significance of cattle in Ugandan society. Together these symbols make the coin not just a piece of currency but also a miniature monument of Uganda's national pride. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe my channel for more videos.